It is the day after Christmas Day. My hair is doing crazy things. I need to fix that. But yeah, welcome. Welcome. Hi. Feeling a bit disorientated this morning. I don't know why. I slept relatively well. Layla slept relatively well, and I just feel really not great. I don't know. Anyway, so we're busy just getting ready this morning. Perry's having a shower. Layla's downstairs with the grandparents, and I'm up here getting myself changed and ready. And we are going to head into Tunbridge Wells today. We're going to head into town and check out some of the Christmas sales. I typically don't go Christmas sale shopping the day after Christmas Day, but we thought we would go and check it out anyway. I'm not really looking for anything specific. I figure if I find some nice things for Layla, I'll get something, but I'm not really on the lookout for anything specifically for myself. The only thing I am looking out for is a new pair of trainers. Just the ones that I have. I bought November last year. Last time I was in London, and they are worn through at the back, which I realised is why my socks are pilling right at the back of my foot. So they're really starting to wear, they're not like going to develop holes or anything, but I've noticed that's where they wear the most, and that's because my shoes have worn through and there's like a hard bit of plastic on the inside that's just rubbing right up against my socks, which isn't exactly great. So I do need to get a new pair of trainers. I pretty much live in those most of the time. In the summer I tend to live in my like sandals or Birkenstocks, but in the winter that's pretty much all I wear. They give me the best support for my feet and for my back and stuff, so I do need to get a new pair of those. But on the flip side, I also find shoe shopping incredibly stressful, so we will see whether I manage to do that with a baby in tow. So yeah, I better get going. I need to change Layla, I need to pack her food, and yeah, just make sure we have everything we need before we head out. Really quickly, I wanted to show you my progress on my Christmas Eve socks. They are at this point now. This is where I got up to last night. I got one leg to the heel, second leg to the heel, and put the heel in before going to bed. So yeah, that is the status of my Christmas Eve sock project. So today I will once again be putting in a heel whilst we go driving. I don't know, maybe I'll wait until we get home to do that one and just keep working on the foot of this one, but just depends how things go. I love how this yarn is knitting up. I love how it's doing this sort of like gradual striping effect. I think that's really fun, and yeah, I can't wait to have these finished. Getting Layla all buckled up so we can get going. She's pretty tired, so hopefully she'll sleep on the way. I got my coffee. Layla has her coffee cup. And yeah, so Perry's gone off to do his shopping, and we are going to go explore, see what we can find. Not as busy as I thought it would be, but busy enough. All done, heading back. Productive, but tiring at the same time. It always seems tiring a day out with Nugget, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But,
high energy.
Yeah. Although she was very good. She didn't actually need that much, like...
caring.
Yeah, she kind of just took care of herself for a bit. So, yeah, so just heading back now. Gonna have a relaxed afternoon. It's almost 3 o'clock. And, yeah. this is my current progress on my Christmas Eve cast on socks. I'm about halfway along the foot on both socks, both have heels, and yeah, so that's where we're at. It is almost 10 PM and this is probably the last time I'll show them today. Hey guys, so I think I'm going to round out this video today. Today's Boxing Day, and in the UK anyway, the day after Christmas is called Boxing Day, and yeah, we had a really nice day. We went into town earlier, did a bit of shopping, I picked up a few bits for Layla, and yeah, then we came home, had a nice relaxing afternoon, had a bunch of leftovers, some cheese and crackers and cold cuts for dinner, then just all played with Layla a bit. She's been better today than she was yesterday. Yesterday she was so grumpy, but I think she was a little under the weather yesterday, but she slept really well during the day. She had 2 very long naps, and I think she definitely needed it. And yeah, today she's done really well. Perry's just putting her down for bed, and yeah, I think I've mentioned it before, but I don't know if I have or not now, but so we have been trying to keep Layla on her as close to her old schedule in New York as possible in terms of timings. It hasn't worked out exactly perfectly, but for the most part we've been able to keep her as close to her normal schedule as possible in terms of timings, and as such Perry and I have been keeping a similar timing to like being awake and asleep as to when we were in New York. All 3 of us have naturally shifted a couple of hours, sort of more in line with UK time than it was in New York. New York is 5 hours behind the UK, so we've naturally shifted a couple of hours. So yeah, it's just easier for me and Perry to keep our sort of body clock timings in line with Layla, just because it makes more sense that way. Then when we go back, if she's waking up super early because of the time zone difference, then we will also be waking up super early, and hopefully we can adjust back together as well. It seems like the most logical way to deal with it, and that's what's been working so far. It's strange to feel blah blah blah. It's strange to think that we've been back in the UK for a week now. Today's exactly a week since we got back, and it's just flown by. It's been so quick, but also really fun, and I'm looking forward to the rest of this week. We're spending most of the rest of this week here with Perry's family. His sister is still pregnant. We're just counting down, waiting. I think tomorrow she's officially 5 days late, or a week late. Can't remember now, but she's almost a week late. So yeah, hopefully any day now little baby will show up. We're hoping he'll be born before we go back up to London, because otherwise that'll probably mean we won't get to see him until we're back later in February, which isn't a big deal, but it would have been nice to see him before we go. And then I think that's it really. We don't have much planned for tomorrow, but I'll of course take you along with us, whatever we end up deciding to do. And I hope you guys will enjoy these extended vlogs until we get back to New York. I really enjoyed doing them so far, and they've not been too difficult to keep up with, mainly because we have been keeping a similar schedule to when we were in New York. So it means most people are going to bed before, at least a couple of hours before we do. So I have some time in the evenings to edit them. So it hasn't been too hard in terms of keeping up since getting back, which I thought it would be. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling now, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.